Hey everybody, I had some other plans, but after looking at this cabinet, I kind of thought this would be a much more of a priority to go over, mainly because this cabinet kind of describes half the reason why I'm not going to be selling candy cabs off containers anymore. And like, if the first is just, if you look at this paint job, it's disgusting. They didn't even really try with it, but like these are the kind of things you actually can't see this in the pictures when we get it from our distributor, and no shame on them or anything like that. You know, these are just what they get. But at the same time, just like, you know, looking at a cab like this, it really kind of puts stark to me why I don't feel comfortable guaranteeing things how they're going to come in. So anyway, just like a quick look over, you can see like this paint job on here, how it is. And actually, you know, I'm going to come over and I'm going to find, there's another one here that I want to point out. Like you can see on the back here, there's just like drippings from paint and whatnot on the cabinet. Yeah, no, this is just, it's important to point out. You see here, you know, this was repainted even on this cab here. Just to point out that this is like, stuff like this comes, it happens. And I'd much prefer to go over all these cabinets personally, you know, strip down anything, clean them up, get them into like some sort of condition that I know before I list them. And I get so many requests constantly asking me to, you know, do I sell candy cabs? Do I have any candy cabs? Yeah, I have candy cabs every once in a while, but nowhere near in the volumes that people are asking. And when stuff comes in like this, how can I even really guarantee that I'm going to fulfill for people? And it's so much work to keep up those conversations with people and say, and you know, they say, hey, well, let me know if we get one or anything like that. I can't do that. I have to contact 50 different people and, you know, tell every single one of them that a cab comes up and only one or two of them are going to get it. So I can't operate like that anymore. And I thought this cab was a really good one to look at to kind of, you know, explain why. Because I'm getting really tired of it, even though I've posted saying that I'm not selling candy cabinets anymore. People just keep asking anyway. And it's not like they don't know. People know. They say, hey, you know, you're not selling candy cabs, but I saw some candy cabs. Are they sold? So no, I can't keep up with this anymore. At any rate, I will be selling them, you know, if I so decide, and I'll make like a week or two notice, like, hey, I'm gonna put up a couple Net Cities or a Blast or, you know, 2 Astros or something, and I'll give you a couple weeks notice. But I'm posting them on the forums, and I will not respond to any inquiries asking to buy them, because it just I can't keep up. I just can't keep up with it. There's too much going on. Anyway, there's the cab, yeah, I mean, you can see all the paint and all that stuff, but you know, the real question, so we've got a little burn here on the monitor. It looks like it's from King of Fighters 2002. Yeah. Now these cabs, I was interested in these because they were supposedly also came with to be JAMMA ready, which normally they're not, which was interesting. So fortunately I have a JAMMA board here. I didn't bring a Naomi with me, so I guess we'll be using that. But open it up, and we've got this harness in here, if I can get it out. Now this one is supposed to do JVS or JAMMA. I haven't really looked into it much, but we're going to be using the JAMMA end, and hopefully it has video on it so we can test the monitor. But the monitor is probably fine. These monitors are great. It's just like, if you look at the, I mean, look at the bottom here, like just everything. It's like they didn't even try. Now this isn't the distributor. It's probably from where they got it, and they're just passing it on as is. You know, they did a monitor test with everything. All the monitors worked, but yeah, some arcade out there was running these like this. So okay, let's plug this sucker in. So monitor comes up, that's good. Now, let's find out if, yeah, okay, so video's right there, it's good. It looks all right. I'm gonna open up the, oh yeah, that looks fine. Actually, it doesn't really need to be adjusted. So it looks good, I'm sure it works fine too. Let me, sound free play, yeah. Maybe not wired up inside. Where did I put the other? Yeah, I've been really needing to kind of vent my feelings on this because it's something I've been getting very tired of working with, like these candies. Why is this lock is really I can't get this lock to turn. I wonder if, here's what I usually do if I can't get a lock to turn, is if you have it on a key ring, you can use that as leverage to get the key to turn. Here. So I'll use this key. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to turn now. Ooh, not at all.
Wow.
Kind of, you can hear it. There we go.
There it is.
Okay, that's really tight in there. That lock is, ooh. Oh, this is gross inside too, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the spring might just be tight. Well, it works at least, so that's good. Let's see what we've got in here. It's got an adapter for the kick harness here, the 3 rows to 2 rows. Let's see how stuff is wired up, because that's interesting there, why this is here. I wonder, actually I'm kind of curious, if this is JAMMA and that's JVS. So let's switch it over. Nope. Unless this button just doesn't. Okay, we'll put these back in. Maybe we'll go into test menu and check it out, see if, okay, so that does work. That works. Input, oops. Input test. Oh, there we go. That's button 1. Yeah, start button doesn't work. Okay, so let's see here. But that means that this is the right way to plug it in, or let me try putting it back, because this is really weird. I would assume that maybe this is just JVS though, and the other one is, yeah, so this is probably JVS normally here, and then they ran a JAMMA harness with this to run JAMMA. So actually what that means is I think, oh, see, this is pulled out. This might actually be start. One of these might actually be start for JAMMA. So plug that back in and let's try running this over here. Oof, that is in rough shape. Sure hope that isn't JAMMA, or isn't start. Maybe we do this. Nope. Because this is ground. Well, we can try. Well, I don't know. Whatever that is. Oh, maybe this is start. Or did that fell out, didn't it? I don't know. Well, that doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, just looking at all this kind of stuff. This is it helps describe kind of why you can't really expect the same thing out of what you get, or you can't expect just from what you see to be what you get. So anyway, just a little look at that. Actually, what I'll do is I'm actually going to swap this over to player 2 side over here and see if maybe the start button works over here. So whatever it is, like this cabinet's just not going to be straightforward, good to go. Yeah, see, that doesn't work either. So, well, anyway, Well, I can't one piece start plus one to exit because there is no start. Okay, well anyway, I think that pretty much, like, you can kind of see the idea, like, why these cabs aren't necessarily going to be perfect right off the boat. And I hope that helps some people understand also that, you know, there's a reason why I'm not interested in selling candies anymore right now. And it's just because they're a lot of work. They're always going to be, you know, you never know what you're going to get. They're prone to have more problems than just about anything else. And quite frankly, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the money. And I got to do it at, you know, a bit more of an easy pace, where I can actually go over this, take everything off, strip all that paint. So until then, like, please stop asking. We're already overloaded. I don't have the time to sit down and go over these with people. And I just really need you guys to know. So at any rate, we will have a couple other cabinets here that we're going to be opening from the container, and you can look forward to seeing those over the next 2 weeks or so, and we will see you then. Until then, take care.